I'll tell you, it is really brisk out there. In fact, some of you are nearly 30 degrees colder than it was at this time yesterday. Matt's got traffic coming up in a little bit, and I'm sure a lot of the cars out there this morning have the heaters on. In fact, this is a definite fall feel out there with many of you in the 30s and 40s. So a real fall feel today with some patchy fog, as we've been mentioning. There's not a lot of it out there, but visibility has dropped to like 2 miles in Lafayette. So we'll watch that. A very cool breeze. And we've got a second front that will move through the area, giving us a chance for rain tomorrow. As we've been mentioning to you this week, burn bans, and I know most of you don't burn anything outside, but there's a reason why we have these burn bans now added, these counties to the east and north of Indianapolis, including Madison County. It's because the ground is so dry. We are in basically a drought situation. So fires can move just like that. So if you do burn, remember that you may be in a county where that is banned. Okay, 43 out there right now. Kokomo is at 34, Richmond's at 40, Bloomington is at 39 degrees. And again, doing the math for you this morning because it's so early, right now it is 26 degrees cooler than yesterday in both Bloomington and Kokomo. Here in the state capital, 18 degrees colder than yesterday, and believe me, you feel it. So downtown today, you're going to be seeing a lot of those blue jackets from the 97th National FFA Convention. I drove through downtown yesterday. It was just so cool to see these kids from all over North America here celebrating agriculture. 40 degrees by 8 a.m. for those of you headed downtown today, and a high of only 64. Now, that sounds cold compared to what we've been used to, but that's, you know, pretty much where we ought to be, about a degree warmer than our average high. When are we going to get some rain here? Well, we might get some tomorrow, but I'll tell you, it doesn't look good of getting a lot. This is a look at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Our computer models now have pushed this and delayed the arrival of this somewhat. So at 11 o'clock tomorrow from Peru over to Crawfordsville, Greencastle, and then Evansville. And then we'll just see some spotty showers about the time Sean Ash is on with 13 News at noon on Friday. That's going to be it, which is really good news for Operation Football and the sectionals. And I'm going to talk more about that. But in back of this, a cold northerly breeze, and believe you me, we'll feel it over the weekend. 64 today, jumping to 70 tomorrow with those midday light showers. And then the weekend looks very brisk. Look at Sunday, 35 in the morning and 60 for a high. And then we start to warm back up big time next week. In fact, Wednesday, 78. And yes, for the most part, dry. We could see a little rain on Halloween, but that's really down the road a bit.